When I was around 7, I had a lot of models in my mind, these visual models of things in proportional scale, color coded structures that describe the patterns of things around me. And I started to realize that they were geometric and in scale to the proportionality of whatever it was I was seeing. So I decided I would learn how to measure things. And I would measure things in lots of ways. I would measure like the distance around my room in crayons. And then I would compare a crayon to a pencil and in length, and then try to imagine how many pencils it would be. And then I would play with the pencils. I only had like 4, but I would kind of walk them around the perimeter and see like how close I was. And I would try to improve the accuracy of measuring distance. And also, I practiced with time. And I asked my dad for a stopwatch, and he got me a stopwatch. And I would time things. I would time how long it took a car to go across my windows, from one window to the next window. And then I would time, things moving around me in different ways. But what I did was I realized that I could improve my sense of time by practicing with time. So I had the stopwatch and I would start and stop it at 2 seconds, at 5 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and 300 seconds. I would practice starting and stopping, seeing how close I got to those times. How close could I get? And could I conceptualize time more accurately so that I wouldn't need the stopwatch anymore? But I didn't do this with numbers. I imagined a bubble, and at 0, when I started it, the bubble was infinitely small, and the bubble would grow at a rate that was proportional to time, and time's linear in this way. So I could imagine different size bubbles or spheres growing, and I could keep track of how big they were in this proportional way, and that told me how much time passed. And I was accurate when I was practicing. At 300 seconds, I was consistently within 2 seconds of 300 seconds. So 302 seconds or 298 seconds. And at the lower numbers, I was accurate to about a tenth of a second. And I think that's mostly because of reflexes and the ability to, send impulses at the right rate. But in my mind, it felt like I was completely accurate. But who knows? Confirmation bias. But so I guess what that did, this measurement game that I would play, is I got good at keeping track of distances and time. And later, those ideas helped me understand energy transfer.